I think I'm back now. I couldn't tell you, man, what's going on. Yeah? Look at my setup. It's all fugazi right now. Yeah? Yeah? It's mad. All the rivals in the chat. But, you know, I need this, though, low-key. So, like, we haven't lost in a while, innit? So, like, to get it. So, like, it's a shock, innit? But what the hell happened? I'm watching that game deteriorate. Minute by minute. Clock by clock. Tick by tick. My team's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Now, but to be fair, yeah, Mr. Link, it's not. I'm actually not in grief because we don't lose a lot of games. So, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, we've lost our 10th game. Like, I'm not Man City. But at the same time, this is why we're not in the title race. This is why we're not in the title race. Yeah, this is why. I don't know where Ads is gone. Hooks is there. I want to get these man at the same time. Let me chat to the people quickly now, man. Right? Is it only rivals here? What happened to the Chelsea man, them? What happened to the Chelsea man, them all hiding? What's going on? Am I the only one who's outside? Am I the only one who could be outside? I see the thing is, yeah, I did a stream before, right? I did a stream before, and I said to the Chelsea fans who were saying 3-1, 4-1. I said it. You can go back on the video. I'm not lying. I literally said the game is going to be tough. And the people then were like, yeah, it's because we're going to spank them, all this. Excuse my language, yeah, if you don't like that. Let's say we're going to mash them up. And look what happened. Look what happened. We lost. And the thing is, we didn't get battered, but it just wasn't good enough. To get me. Let's bring Hooks anyway. Get his opinion. I don't know if Hooks actually watched the game or what, but there's no rules in it. These man wanted the link. All that good stuff. To get me. So let's see if he's got anything good to say to me, innit? It was always gonna be waffle. Huh? You get me?
No, this is your turn to talk. No, this is your turn to talk, bro. Why am I talking? Wait,
you wanted the link, innit?
Aren't you gonna do your thing where you ask questions?
But I actually this part I need another Chelsea fan on here, yeah. I need people to ask me questions because I don't really know what's going on either. I need to talk about it. But where do I start? Huh?
Can I share my screen?
Go on, share the screen.
Share my screen, innit? Alright, cool. Yeah, bring my screen through, innit? Obviously, those that know, I do a prediction show, innit? Yeah. And look, Chelsea Fulham, yeah. We got Chelsea to win, yeah. 2-1 bedroom. Chelsea to lose 2-1 bedroom. Man can never chat to me ever again about ball knowledge. You get it? Yeah.
Oh, shut up, man. Man got one prediction correct. He's flexing it.
These fucking Chelsea scrubs, mate. You know. See, because I said people always ask me, "Oh, are Chelsea gonna win the league? Are Chelsea gonna win the league?" No. Do Chelsea have more chance?
No. What Chelsea fans to win the league though?
No, but you know why? Because I said in the second half of the season, Chelsea are gonna drop points. You know why? Because they got a young squad. They're doing a 22-23 Arsenal. This is what I said. Oh, you man are dropping points a lot sooner, blood, than what I thought. You know, because I heard a lot of Chelsea man were saying, yeah, we're not dropping points until Manchester City game. But wait, do you remember the rubbish that you was giving me for drawing?
You never catch me out. I never went over the top. So
do you remember the rubbish you was giving me for drawing to Everton and drawing to Fulham? And then you went and did one better. You drew to Everton and lost to Fulham.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
What are you saying now, blood?
No, but this is the thing. If you want to talk football, it's easy. It's easy to talk football when people talk football. If you want to do tribalistic, then I can definitely do tribalistic. So if you want to talk football,
when Arsenal lose, we do tribal, but when Chelsea lose, we talk football.
Be up, Slim. Listen. What I'm going to tell you is this. Yeah, it's what I'm going to tell you. If you want to do tribal, we'll tell you now. If you want to do tribal, let's do tribal. If we want to talk football, let's talk football. Your choice. Whatever road you want to go down, I'm happy to go down both roads. Do you get me? So you told me what angle. I know Ads is on a football thing. He's very analytical. I know Hooks you can be as well. But if we're going to talk football, we're going to talk like this, yeah? Chelsea are the longest run in the league so far. 5 games in a row. We dropped points against Everton away. Is that a mad result, Hooks? Yes or no, in your opinion? Yeah. Is Everton away a mad result?
It was a mad result when we dropped points to them. So why isn't it a mad result when you drop points to them?
I'm asking you a question. Is Everton away getting a draw a mad result?
Yeah.
Or would you say it's a mediocre result? Like, what would you cast that as?
I would say the form that you was in, the fact that you've got the best attack in the league, the best player in the league, you should be winning that game.
So it's a poor result, yeah?
You should be winning that game. Yeah, it's a poor result. It's not the worst result because obviously you could have lost, but it's still a poor result.
Let me tell you this, yeah. Everyone in the chat who's laughing, everyone in the chat who's trolling, A, you're feeding me, it's a love, and B, guess what? This is our first loss in like 8 games, and you're outside. You know why you went outside? Because you see the potential, because you see the mentality. To get me, 1 loss. What does that mean? Now it's for the rivals to flip flop hooks. So now, if you now was to say to me, "Oh, Ches, this is why I didn't rate you," then now we have to go back on the streams and see what you were saying last week or the week before that. So rivals, pick and choose your side. You either rated us or you didn't. It's not.
No,
no.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
like,
not how it works.
yeah, Sam, we're talking to you, Sam. I'm talking to you. Yeah,
Hater.
Everyone in the chat, quick typing away. Yeah,
that's not how it works.
I'm talking to you. Let me finish. Yeah,
that's not how it works.
I need people to pick and choose their side. You either rated us and this is an L, or you don't rate us and it's still an L, but it's like, oh yeah, we keep it moving. Not I told you so thing. That's what no one's gonna do on this channel. Is I told you so. If you didn't rate us anyway, that stinks.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can say I told
you said we'll finish third.
Exactly.
Exactly. So how is it? I can then.
Wait.
Huh?
Do you know why I said I can? Because when you man were all saying, are we ahead of Arsenal now? Are we ahead of Arsenal now? I said no, because Chelsea in the second part of the season with their young squad will drop points. You're dropping points already, blood. That's why I can say I told you so, because I was right. I still think you'll finish third. Yeah, you heard right, third. Yeah, that means there's going to be 2 teams above you. One of them being Arsenal, blood.
Scary. Oh,
you get
sorry.
It. You get it.
You there, by the way.
No, because do you know what? Yeah, I can't wait. You're not.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
You're not even the Chelsea fan that I want to put in the spliff.
Of course, you can't.
You're one of them. You're one of them because you're cheeky with it. Yeah. You like to do this little weird thing whenever Arsenal drop points in it and Chelsea above Arsenal. You have to just ask weird questions. The brother that I'm hunting for is CB, and CB best not cross my path because it will get long. Yeah, because the talk that he was talking, hoy. Hey, he's one of your Chelsea, bro. You better call his phone and tell him he might have to pull up as well.
No, I'll try and get CB on. It'll be good. Guys, this is the prequel because Carnage is going to go off on Sunday.
Man was crying,
Carnage is on. In fact, I have to push it to an earlier time because... Anyway, but this is the thing, man, yeah? Hooks, okay, fair enough. Hooks can chat a little bit because he predicted us finish third. So this is an opportunity for him to laugh because we're ahead of schedule. Cool. But people in this chat can't be coming on this channel telling me my team's average, have some chest, or have some chest, your team's crap. Then when we drop points at home for the first time in a while, it's I told you so. Nah, we ain't doing that. Ads, what do you want to say, bro?
I mean,
initial reaction. Let's not go too analytical in the game yet. Just like how you feeling after the loss.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, obviously, Merry Christmas, bro. Big up you, big up everybody listening. Big up my man here. He supports Arsenal, right?
Yeah, big up, bro.
Cool. We'll talk. But initial reaction to the game is just frustration, bro. Obviously, I can't come on cam because it's a bit mad at the house right now. Had a really good Christmas, bro. I can't lie, but mood is football is mad, bro. I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. It's just a really dead way to lose a game. And for us, we've actually proven to be really hard to beat. That's one thing that I've praised this team about. Even when we've had dead performances like United away and Arsenal at home to a degree, Everton, at least we weren't losing games. And even since Wolves at home in, I believe, February, we had only lost to Arsenal, Liverpool, City. So we had gone on a really good run of not losing to any of these dead teams or mid-table teams or teams even vying for Europe. And that ended today. in very poor fashion because we started most of the game quite well, and we'll get into it more analytically, but pretty decent start to the game. Goal up, great individual goal. But as the game was going on, you could see us getting tired. We were losing control of the game. Fulham were transitioning on us like mad. And obviously, we should have killed the game off before, but we left it open. Maresca didn't change anything. The players tired. The players started making individual errors again and again and again. And eventually, you're going to get punished by a good team because Fulham, they're a good team. They're not the best team in the league. They're not top 4 quality, but they're top 8 quality, top 7, 6 quality. They're a good team, man. And we got punished. We got affirmed that. Very jarring, but we got affirmed that.
It's very jarring. But this is the thing, yeah? I can kind of... When the game was going on, Adji and Hooks, if you watched it, you probably watched it when we were 1-1 or whatever, yeah? But the game was slowly going away. This is all on the manager, this game, innit? Like, this is literally all on the manager. I'm not going to go into too many, like, players and, like, this guy wasn't clinical because we'll be here all day, innit? The manager got it wrong today. And he got it wrong against Everton. And I can call it out, innit? He didn't make the subs and the tactical switch we needed. Silva got it spot on. He changed it up. The way he got the fullbacks pressing on a bit more. If you know ball, you know ball. And basically Chelsea couldn't attack as much as we was in the first half. And we had a bit more defensive. Neto was getting tired, tracking back. Eventually, the tired legs, look up at the end of the game. One through ball, players ain't really tracking back. Easy finish. I'm not going to blame Sanchez. I'm not going to blame Sancho. I'm not going to blame Neto. The manager got it wrong. Simple. He made one sub, brought in Nkunku, thought that would change the whole game. You donut. What are you doing?
I think the worst thing is that, like, you look at the team was having an issue, and changing the striker is the one thing that doesn't change anything in the game.
But why are you just bringing on one sub? Like I said, Ads asked me, man, them in the chat. He said, who do you want? I said, fucking Nkunku, bro. But not one sub. The whole game, the game's flying away from me, and I'm watching it happen, and he makes one sub.
I think the worst thing is that, like, you change the striker, and again, logically, the team is struggling. You could see it. The one position that has the least effect on how we play is the striker. Yeah, the striker can obviously put the ball in the back of the net. They can press better, things that Nkunku does not do. He does not press. His movement off the ball was shocking. I sent it in the group chat we have on Twitter, Chesney. Maybe you can even bring it up as well. But there's a 7-second clip of just Nkunku offering.
I think he's cut out, but I think he's going to say offering no press. Listen, yeah. Do you know how their goal got led, by the way? Hey, Ads, you know how their goal happened? I think it's the same sequence of play. I think
I'm back.
I think he lost the duel, yeah? And then the ball got turned over. And then I'm talking about the first goal, I think it was, or the second goal. And then literally, he doesn't track back. He's just standing there. It's a joke. This is why when people gaslighting me, telling me in the title race, how can we with title race? We got one striker who's not even that clinical. He's improved clinicalness this season. I said it. And my defense is literally one defender away from being an average Premier League defense. An average Premier League defense. And then you got a manager, who doesn't want to make subs and doesn't want to trust his team. What's the point of having João Felix there, having Vega there, who you've praised, and then not played him? Bro, when managers make one sub, you know what that tells you? It means he doesn't rate the bench. Because you're telling me Felix can bring nothing to the team. At least, if Sancho's having a poor game, Felix will draw fouls. That's what Felix is good at. He's good at getting fouls. He's good at running with the ball. So the bare minimum, you can go up the pitch. He didn't even bring that on.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chesney. You're obviously not wrong. He doesn't necessarily rate the bench, but I think most of it is the fact that he comes from Pep's school of coaching, and in that season when he was understudy to him, in the season he won the treble, Pep was renowned for making one sub or maybe no subs in a game and just trusting the starting 11. And his explanation for that in press conferences would be, "Oh, I trust them to figure it out," which is a weird way of thinking, but I guess it works for those elite players who are also used to playing 2 times a week consistently. This is the first time we've been in a period where we have to play the same starting 11 from the Premier League twice in a week. And we stumbled instantly. And while we played good first half,
wait. Sorry.
Half, we stumbled.
Hey, brother, repeat that last part again, because it's very important. It's very important that Ches hears that part, because me and him had a conversation about this on his stream not too long ago. Please repeat that part, brother.
Yeah, fair enough. Innit? I hear it, but no. I mean, listen, it's a part. It's okay. I mean, I'm still gonna talk on about it because I get why he's pressed about that as an Arsenal fan, because that's something that people go into Arsenal about that they've been looking dead or whatever, and they've had to play a lot of football. Which
no.
And for
I'm not
us,
here as an Arsenal fan, brother. I'm here as a football fan. I'm not Arsenal fan.
You're here as Arsenal.
I just need you to repeat that very key piece of information that Ches was trying to deny to me the other day on his stream when I raised it as a point. The first time you played the first team, how many times? How many times in a week?
I think no. This period of this is the first time. This is the first period of the season where the Premier League team has had to play multiple games in a week. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much been the first time. Maybe there's been more, but certainly this is over a prolonged period. It's the first time, and again we stumbled, and it wasn't like we played shit the whole game. No, we actually started off pretty. They had a pretty decent start. We came back into it, had a good first half, should have scored more. Started the second half pretty well, but as we started to tire, it was clear that we needed to go to the bench. And of course, we have to make mention of the fact that we do have quite a lot of injuries. It's not an excuse. The bench still could have been used, but again, Liverpool are allowed to say it when they have injuries. Arsenal fans are allowed to say it when they have injuries. United fans are allowed to cry about it. Tottenham the same. City the same. For us, we do have 7 or 8 players out right now. Now we do have a pretty thick squad. That means we still have a good 11 and a couple of players on the bench to use, but it's not the best squad. If Lavia is there, Noni's there, if Reece James or Fofana are there, Maresca probably trust him to come on. So that definitely changes the dynamic. But however, it's still on the manager. It's on the players, people bottling it to a degree. But the situation was there. We saw we were in trouble. Maresca, go and use Achimpom, who you said you trust now in the first team. Go and use the Sarsi if you need to use him. Go and use João Felix. Go and use Nkunku, preferably not as a striker. But we didn't do these things other than Nkunku up front. And we saw how that ended up, man. Terrible second half.
Listen. To Hooks' point, yeah, Hooks is very cheeky because our conversation was about how big this squad would be and if it could work in the Premier League. And Hooks' point is that when you've basically got 2 11s who are potentially good enough to start, they all can't fit into playing Premier League and Champions games that they want to. But this is my thing, Hooks. If we didn't have the injuries that we're talking about in our debate, we probably were able to make more subs. So the injuries do. So we're both right.
You had nobody on the bench that could have come.
As in, like, the quality we're talking about. Hold on. You understand my points. Don't be silly, yeah.
But that was just your point, though, wasn't it?
No. Hold on. The conversation we were talking about was having 2 11s that can start. Correct. It was the quality is too much to maybe have too many bench players you can start in a game. We didn't have Lavia starting to bring on X player. We didn't have Madueke on the bench or Neto on the bench to them to swap round. So that makes a bit of a difference, to add his point. We're not going to complain about injuries, but that's why we said you need a big squad to rotate players, right? So we didn't have that today. But regardless of that, the manager adds messed up. I don't care because Silva changed up at halftime, and literally from halftime until the 90th minute, everyone and their dog can see Fulham were going to win that game or at least get a draw. Everyone could see it. It was so obvious. Chelsea created chances here and there. We probably should have scored one, mate, by the way. But again, like,
should have scored 2 or 3, honestly.
Team this season. We haven't. I'm not going to revise history. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just quickly to my point about even like the squad rotation and Maresca's use of the bench. If you look at our last 3 games, he hasn't made a single stop before the 73rd minute. Like 3 games ago, we played Brentford, and yes, we won, but we were kind of having to hold on towards the end. And he only made 1 sub that game in Nkunku for Jackson, 83rd minute. Against Everton, he made 2 subs that game. Nkunku on for Jackson, Madueke on for Neto. That was it. And against Fulham, 1 sub, 73rd minute, Nkunku on for Jackson. No midfield changes, no changes to the back line. And obviously, because there was no Noni, he didn't make any changes to our wings today. That's criminal. And yes, I get, and obviously to your point, if Reece James is there, if Fofana's there, if Lavia is there, he actually trusts them to come on. But they're not there. So Maresca, you have to adapt. You have to go and trust somebody else to come on. Even if it is a Cassidy or whoever, just bring somebody on to freshen up because the players are tired. At the most tired part of the season, we're making the least changes we're making all season. That makes no sense. You now need to be making more changes. Keep the players fresh. We're not doing that, and now we're paying the price for it.
Big price. And people, pay your price. Hit the like button. I know all of you here for Rivals Tears. I get it. Carnage on Sunday. We're going to run that up. Hit the like button right now. Everyone's in here. If you're new to all that Pondai, you may be watching in the background and not responding, but you're responding today to subscribe. Yeah, listen.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy because
Chesney made the money sign. You're taking a piss. Don't do that.
It's crazy, because this Chelsea squad that a lot of man in your fan base actually think that you got the second best squad in the league. A lot of man in your fan base think your squad is better than Liverpool's squad, innit? So a lot of man in your fan base think that your squad is better than Arsenal's squad. So before you say, "Oh, Hooks, you ain't never heard me say that," you're on YouTube. You signed a contract to represent your fan base, innit? Like I get told all the time. So
I agree with you, but what does
why
that
was
mean
there a
in terms of
problem
today's
today?
result?
Do you know what? Yeah, how much more money do you want to spend before you can play 2 Premier League games in a week and get some correct amount of points that you
Wait,
should?
Chesney, can I take that one?
You know,
I'll go on.
I'll take that because I'll be real. I'm one of those fans who say that our squad is at that level with the top with Liverpool and Arsenal, who have the best squads in the league right now. And I would say we do have one of those best squads. Now, again, I mentioned the fact that we do have 7 to 8 injuries, which of course affects that. It affects who we can bring on. And yes, Maresca is at fault for not trusting some of our third tier options to go and play. However, you have to also recognize we're the youngest team in the league. We're one of the most inexperienced teams in the league. It's not just young players, but also young players that haven't got much experience in the league. So that's not an excuse. That's just stating the simple facts that these guys some of them are playing their first long period in Christmas or over the winter period. Even someone like Palmer, yeah, he's been scoring a lot of goals. He's been great since he's come into the league. But this is his first time this is his second time playing over the Christmas period. So naturally, a lot of these players are going to have a bit of a drop off compared to guys like Arsenal, like Liverpool, who have been doing it for multiple seasons.
Hey, I wasn't allowed to say this as an Arsenal fan in the 22-23 season. All due respect, the players that we signed that were young, were a lot worse than the players that you signed that were young. So if I weren't allowed to say it, you man definitely not allowed to.
Listen, if I was there, I wouldn't have had an issue with you saying that. The only thing I would have said is you guys last season and that season were blessed with injuries. Until Saliba got injured in the last 8 weeks or whatever, you were blessed with injuries. Not like us right now. Like we're not having an injury crisis like we did last season, which is why we were so dead. But this season, but right now we do have 8 man.
We're close, by the way. We're close to an injury crisis, by the way. We are close.
Yeah, to be fair, we're not far off because it's 8 people off. It's 8 people that are away. That's a big hit.
This is the thing. Let me land. When you talk to people who don't watch Chelsea or know our squad, it's hard to have this conversation. Hooks. Don't be saying what to me. At the moment, we got. Let me tell you this. Yeah, we have about 5 or 6 players who could start.
Okay, who's out?
On the bench.
Where's
Fofana? Where's he?
How many games? Wait, stop.
Don't be you asked me a question and I don't want to answer it.
Played in the last 2 seasons? How many games he played in the last 2 seasons?
Let me ask the question.
How many games?
You got to let him land who's missing. Because Fofana has actually played most of this season. So you got to let him land who's been missing.
How many games exactly?
Let me just land my point, so you could then tell me, oh, you're wrong, Ches, or you're right.
Cool. No, I'm saying you're wrong. I'm asking you a question. Oh, what? You want me to wait until you've named all the players? Okay, cool.
Yeah, let him name all the players. That's a crazy picture.
We'll do it.
I have to hold it. Hey, Liverpool fans, hold this, innit? Just remember your heritage, yeah? Allow it.
We'll do it.
But anyway, you Liverpool fans are cheeky. Go win your game. Shut your mouth. Anyway, yeah, we got Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Madueke. We have Lavia. We have
Badiashile,
which is 6.
Don't you dare.
No. But we're talking about numbers. That's CB depth. That's CB depth right there.
Have some shame.
Okay, cool. So this is my point to Hooks here because he doesn't want to. He wants to ignore the fact.
Wait, by the way, you forgot.
Hold on. I can
way more.
I got flipping mic on my flipping mouth.
You said injury crisis, bro. Name some more.
Let me land my point, Hooks. Yeah, I'm getting.
Wait. There's still way more. There's still way more.
You named James. He's been out.
Go on. I think Hooks. The ad's completed.
But wait, okay. He's named 5 so far. Let me just name another 4 real quick. Dewsbury Hall, Carney Chukwuemeka. Obviously, Mudrik's taken himself out by the way, so that's an injury that's out because he's out. He can't play anymore. So that's depth that's been taken out. Who else is another midfield that we're missing as well?
What? Did you just say Charlie Chukwuemeka?
Yeah, this is players that would have come off, by the way. This is players that would have come on. This is players that would have come on. I'm mentioning everybody that's unavailable. That's the point. Again, you can talk about who's not there.
You might as well name me. You might as well say I wasn't on the squad list today, bro. You might as well say I wasn't on the squad list, bro. You're naming players that don't play, bro. What Mudryk?
One sec. No, wait. The point I was making before my screen lock, the point I was making is that when you're missing all these players, you're missing players who will start, like your Lavias and whatnot, Reece James, Fofana that will start. If you're missing the cover for them, then I'm not gonna say it's bare bones. And again, we didn't say that we're in a crisis. We said that we're a couple away from it being like how it was last season when we're missing 10 or 11 players. Because I've just named you 7 or 8 players that are out that would have obviously been in the match day squad. At any point, if any team's missing 7 or 8 outfield players, again, you only have 22, 23 outfield players as an option for the team. So if you instantly lose 35% of that, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's an excuse for today. It's not an excuse for today. Hear us right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that would affect any team in the league.
We're not
would affect
saying
Arsenal
it's an
too.
excuse for today. I've already said Ads agrees with me. It's on the manager, innit? And he
100%.
You can agree. No one's saying the injury today is why we didn't. Hold on. Let me finish. But what we're saying is this: you mentioned the squad. You did, not us. You said which the statement was, you Chelsea fans rated your squad higher than Arsenal's, Liverpool's, and I didn't get to respond to that. I was gonna ask you.
You were complaining about having players.
Let me get my question out. Then you can respond.
Let me land.
Let me ask my question then. Let me ask my question. Let me ask my question so you can decipher. Let me ask my question so you can decipher and respond to it.
I had to
you have to wait then, innit? I'm on trying to get out.
Nah, bro.
Let me ask the question. Right. The question for you is, what has the squad being better than Liverpool and better than Arsenal's? Even though me and Ads have said the manager's at fault today, got to do with the result today. If it's got nothing to do with the result, why are you bringing it up? Because that's not the reason why
because you brought it up. You said that we didn't have players to bring on.
Ads, am I the one who said about Liverpool and Arsenal?
Wait, I beg.
Today on the stream, we're talking about the Fulham Chelsea game. If I once mentioned the squad in comparison, no.
He will never tell the truth. Because didn't you just spend
the clip, replay the video, bro?
Spend a good 15 minutes crying about how Maresca didn't use the squad.
But I never once said because of the bench.
Right, about whole 15 minutes.
I never once said. I
was eating my cheesecake, listening to you waffle on and cry about the squad.
Listen,
that wasn't what happened to you.
When did I once say, because of our injuries, he couldn't make subs?
You literally said that.
Hooks. When did I once say, because of our injuries, he couldn't make subs and therefore we lost? I never once said that. Why are you making things up? Don't lie,
bro, you're forgetting what you said, bro. Like, bro, you was crying.
Tell me if I'm wrong, bro.
Bro,
I mentioned the fact that, I mentioned the fact that if Lavia, and this wasn't an excuse for today, I'm saying this, or I'm blaming Maresca for not using who the option were on the bench. All I said was that if our main options on the bench, like Reece James, Fofana, Madueke, who did, again, we saw when he was available, he came on last week. I said if these guys are on the bench, by the way, Vega's another person that we're missing. Renato Vega, a midfield option, he can also play left back. That's another player that we're missing. I'm saying if these guys were on the bench, he probably uses them, but he didn't want to trust a Cassidy or a Guiu or a Tyreek George or an Action from who are our 4th or 5th options in their positions. So that's why he didn't bring them on. And that's still on Maresca. That's the thing that I'm saying. I'm saying it's Maresca's fault for not utilizing the squad, especially at a time where we're playing 2-3 games a week. The busiest part of the season, we're making the least rotations to the squad. That's on Maresca. And obviously, it's unfortunate you get injuries, but injuries are part of life. It's not an excuse. That can happen to anybody. We've got to deal with it. And right now, today we didn't deal with it. We're still in good form. We're still in good form based on the whole season, right? Before this, we were 15 games unbeaten in the league. Going on a really good run of form, 6 wins in a row in the league. Okay, we draw to Everton. That can happen. Losing at home to Fulham, that's shit. That stinks, but we got to bounce back.
It would have been a stinky result, even if we drew.
Yeah, and we should have won because we played good enough to win first half. We had chances in the second half. We should have won. We should have been 2 or 3-0 up. So that if they do get back into the game, you have that cushion. We didn't have that cushion. We lost control. Players tired. No subs were made, and then a good team capitalized and punished us. That's what happened.
Do you think there's a bit of a mentality issue within the I won't say squad because I know that's a touchy word at the moment, within the team, because you was ahead, and what was it about 10 minutes can't remember when you first conceded the first goal. 10 minutes they came back.
Cool. What are hooks?
Then-
What's your question?
And then took the lead. You know, won the game. They came behind. Like, would you say there's a bit of a mentality
issue?
You
It's
know,
a valid
why
question.
would the
No, but
mentality?
let me take that because I think it is a valid question, to be honest. And I wouldn't call it a mentality issue. I would just say this is just a naive team. This is the youngest team in the league. We want them to again. They're quite new to the situation of being as high as they are in the table. As much as they're not calling it a title race, they want to still stay as close as they can to Liverpool. And again, like I said, for a lot of these guys, this is their first or second time playing in this congested Christmas period. And the young players, again, not having to play much European football this season. So now they're in the crux of this season. Again, I'm talking about the likes of Sancho's, your Netos, your Jacksons, and whatnot, who have been constantly rotated. There isn't the depth there that Maresca trusts to bring on. And you know they certainly waned in those final 30 minutes in against the Fulham, and that can happen to a young team. It can happen. It's frustrating that it happened, but it can happen.
Okay, so
this doesn't make sense to me. People saying in the chat, we don't want context.
Yeah, we don't.
Liverpool. Hooks. Let me just go through the comments and get like a background. Yeah, we don't give a context. Liverpool are clear. Listen, big wake up call. Chelsea.
No more context. Go to TikTok.
You know there's an inconsistency here. One person saying no context. By the way, we've lost one game in 15. Context. Someone then says to me, "Wake up call."
No, don't do that. No.
We got him. Who's the team who holds the longest unbeaten run in the Premier League?
We're not doing that.
5 games in a row.
We're not doing that.
And then someone says to me,
do you know why we're not doing that? Do you know why we're not doing that? Do you know why we're not doing that? Now, do you know why we're not doing that? Because when Arsenal dropped points to Everton, we hadn't lost we still hadn't lost. So Everton and Fulham, we hadn't lost in 10 Premier League games. Nobody cared about that. Nobody cared. It was just, you got points. You shouldn't be dropping points. Nobody cared about that.
You were already behind in the race at that point, though. You were already behind in the race.
This is why. No. This is why football.
Whose expectations were high? Hooks? Arsenal or Chelsea?
This is why football YouTube is dead, and all football YouTubers, need to take a look within, and look in the mirror, because the same things that you say man can't use, and is an excuse, are the same things that you use when you drop points.
But we're not talking about the same thing, though.
No.
How are we talking
about
the same thing?
We haven't. It's the first game we've lost in 15 games.
16 games, by the way.
That's not what we're saying.
You know what I mean?
That's not what we're saying.
No, but again, part of my response is obviously cooking the team and Maresca for fumbling the bag because we should have won this game. But at the same time, you're saying that we can't say this for Chelsea because we didn't say this for Arsenal. But again, while we can talk again, I wasn't there, right? And I would have said some of these same things for Arsenal. But at the end of the day, we can't act like these are the same things. While Chelsea and Arsenal right now are in a similar position, going into the season, we were not in a similar position. You were talking about from day one, we need to win the league. It's our year, especially a City fumble. We need to be there to pick up the scraps and win the Premier League, our first Premier League in 22 years. For us, we were just talking about, let's get into top four. Let's reestablish ourselves as a top team, as a serious team, because we weren't doing that for the last 2 years. We were in different places.
You know why they don't run? You know why they don't run? Because expectations change during a season. Because when Arsenal in 22-23 were like, we just need to get top four, off of the back of boxing top four to Tottenham. We need to get back into top four, become a top four squad, get Champions League football, build ourselves back up in the league. Man were telling me, no. You bottled the league because your expectations.
But when did expectations change for Arsenal? Let me corner him because he made a great point there. Let me corner him. When did expectations change for Arsenal? At what point did it change? Because at this time, at this time in the season for Arsenal, in that year, you were 7 or 8 points clear at the top of the table. We are, if Liverpool win their games in hand, we are 7 or 8 points behind them.
Hey, brother, what's going on, fam? 1 sec, bro. What's going on?
Hey, why is that? Get yourself properly.
Well got my G's, bro.
Hey, get your setup properly done here. What are you doing?
No. There's no properly setup. You don't deserve my proper setup.
What's this last minute cameo? Yeah.
You don't deserve my proper setup, bro. You don't deserve my proper setup, bro. Man,
is this another Arsenal fan, yeah?
They asked for the link. I give it to them a minute. They want pressure.
Let me just big up. Yeah, big up. You were Arsenal fan, yeah?
What do you say? Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, I'm Chelsea, bro. I'm Chelsea.
Alright, what was I gonna say? Yeah, let me say one thing beforehand, yeah, because obviously, man, doing Christmas dinner with my family, I'm just getting drawn out because Ches sent me the whole. Well, I got my G. Hey, put that back up, Ches, man. Big up fams on, bro. Big up my brother. Well, I got Aaron Broski. So let me say one thing quickly. Yeah.
Hey,
So
he's definitely waved at it.
yeah, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about all that.
This
So
guy's
what was I
always
gonna say,
composed on my streams. Man came in here doing all this.
Hooks knows me, bro.
Man did this thing as well.
Hooks
I'm
knows the
dead.
real me, bro. Hooks knows the real me, bro. Hooks knows the
Big
real
up.
me, bro. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So obviously,
Go
what
on.
I'm saying is, when we drew with Fulham, yeah. When we drew with Fulham, we got a lot of critique, innit? And we drew with Fulham, and we had a last minute goal that got ruled out, and we got a lot of critique, innit? Since we've drawn with Fulham, Liverpool have drawn with Fulham, and Chelsea have lost to Fulham. Yeah. Since we drew with Everton, who's drawn with Everton since then?
Chelsea did.
And who else? Man City.
Well,
today.
Liverpool got the game banned, and then
Man
City.
City, Man City
Yeah.
today, no? One sec, let me finish.
Go on, that's your point, isn't it?
When we lost to Bournemouth away, yeah. Man City lost to Bournemouth away. Who else lost to Bournemouth away?
Spurs did.
Spurs lost to Bournemouth away. So everything
Did Chelsea lose to Bournemouth
done,
away, by the way?
yeah, but
Just
everything
wondering.
that we've done, we get critiqued for. Yeah.
Yes.
So we've been critiqued for everything, and today you lot have lost to Fulham. So by rights, you lot should get more barrels than us, innit? Because you.
Yeah,
no. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
All right, go on then.
Let me explain how it works.
What's it?
Okay.
I'll let you talk to my cousin because my cousin's a West Ham fan, innit? So
yeah.
Big side, we're big team.
Yeah, big up. You need to free up Kudos in the summer, but we'll talk about that later. But can I answer your point though?
Why are you showing the camera though?
Bro, I'm at the in-laws, bro. It's been a great Christmas till I saw that 90 minutes, bro. I'll be honest.
What's
it's
this
a great
audio
Christmas.
Audio podcast.
Order today, but next time I'll be on cam. Next time I'll be on cam. But next time. When we're on the whim, I'll be on cam. But listen, I hear your point, right? Again, I had smoke for Arsenal fans and plenty of fans when they drop points in these games. And obviously, you can have some smoke for us because we lost today, and it's a terrible result. It's 2 back-to-back points drop, 5 points out of 6 drop. It's jarring. But why it's not the same? Why you can't come here with more smoke for us? Is because we're not in the same place as Arsenal right now. We're not. It's very clear. They spend a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but we're in the first season with this new manager, a young and inexperienced team, right? That wants to be in a title race, but we're challenging realistic for top 4.
I watch this here. Me and you, we just have our own little back and forth quickly, yeah? A little like on a normal convo between me and you, yeah. So you see, like when you say, so basically what you're saying is Maresca's phase 1 and Arteta's phase 5, isn't it? It's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, phase 5/6, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll say is, when you say Arteta is phase 5, you basically mean that Arteta is in his 5th year of managing of all time.
His 5th year managing this team that is established to win the Premier League right now. That was favourites to win the Premier League.
His first trophy that he ever won was with Emery's team, right?
Yeah.
So you can't count that, right? Because that's not his team.
When we're talking about this team that is built to win the league, we don't talk about this team winning an FA Cup because that was the other team, which Arteta won. Great for him that he won an FA Cup, but that was obviously with a different team. That's not here right now.
Okay, cool. So when you say phase 5, you mean phase 5 with Arteta not winning a trophy?
Not winning a major trophy.
And a major trophy is what?
A Premier League or a Champions League.
Okay, so Maresca is in phase 1 or what?
Yeah, phase 1 with Chelsea, yeah. Phase 1 with Chelsea. Okay,
so if Maresca is in phase 1 of Chelsea, yeah, Arteta won a trophy in phase 1.
He did.
So okay, cool. So Arteta won a trophy in phase 1, yeah? So we're establishing that, yeah?
Yes. In his phase 1, yes, he did.
Okay, so if Maresca doesn't win a trophy in phase 1, Arteta's ahead of him this season.
Arteta would have technically had a better phase 1 in terms of trophies.
I want you to answer that question. If Maresca doesn't win a trophy this season, yeah, Arteta so far has been a better manager than Maresca in that point.
There will be context added to it because none of them would have because none of them would have because you wouldn't have won a major trophy. FA Cup is a big trophy. It's a big trophy. I'm not going to diminish the FA Cup. Great trophy, been the longest reigning trophy, all that stuff. Right, great. Obviously, it's not the FA, it's not the Champions League or Premier League, right? We have to recognize that. So you wouldn't get FA Cup and finishing 8th isn't as good as us being. Let's say if we did finish 2nd and then we do. I mean, listen, we're going to win a trophy. We're going to win the Conference League, right? Cool. And let's say we do win a cup or whatever, that's different. But yeah, let's say us finishing 2nd, for me, in terms of our phases, would actually be better and a more impressive achievement than just winning the FA Cup and finishing 8th.
How does that work?
Because I think it's harder to finish 2nd than it is to win the FA Cup. I think that's quite clear.
Why don't you win the FA Cup if it's harder to do it then?
This conversation stinks.
Listen, the whole. I mean, it is. Again, I didn't know he was going to go down this point. But
where are you
the
going?
thing is,
the
thing is,
it sticks for you.
Ads, you're better than this, bro. You're getting drawn out by one-on-one conversation.
I'm not even getting drawn out. I'm just trying to understand where this is going to land.
Me and Ads are fine.
What's your point here? I don't get it.
Me and Ads are fine. If you listen,
what's your point?
Okay, but
what's your point?
I want to entertain it because I think he's going to land somewhere with this.
Listen, I'm trying to help the conversation. You're focusing on your comments and you're not focused on actually what we're talking about.
You get to the point, man.
Me and Ads are talking normal
real
life.
To the point, man.
Allow us. Me and Ads are talking real life football.
Oh my days, Ads! Please just get to the point with.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to the point with him.
Hold on. I want to say Ads. Sorry, because Ches interrupted. Innit? The point is, you're saying that winning the FA Cup, is basically easier than challenging for the title or focusing on top 3 or top 2. Basically, what he's saying.
There has to let me add context to that, right? I'm not trying to diminish winning the FA Cup. It's not easy to do. Neither is getting 2nd easy. However, we've seen shitter teams win an FA Cup, i.e. United last year. But when have we seen like a proper shit team get 90 odd points in the league, which is what Arsenal's got to get near enough a title challenge? My point is that it is generally a better stand of a team finishing 2nd and also getting like 85 to 90 points than it is to win the FA Cup, because some great teams win the FA Cup and some dead teams win it.
I'm agreeing with you on. You see that point that you're making? I'm actually agreeing with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point. And the point is, what normally happens is when you're on streams all day, every day, most people, what they do, they barrage you for your results that day, innit? So what they do is Arsenal have a bad result against Fulham, have a bad result against say like Leicester or Bournemouth, and then everyone kind of just piles on you. But what they do, they don't add context like what you're doing. And the context that we had is for Arteta is he's challenged for the league 2 years in a row, and he won the FA Cup straight away. So if we're going to put Maresca by the same bar, he has to win a trophy in his first season, isn't it?
It would be disappointing if he didn't win a trophy this season, 100%. 100%. But there will still be signs of progress if we do very well in the league, if we at least go quite far in certain cups. For me, it's disappointing if we don't win the Conference League. We need to win that. We're the best team in there by far. I also want to win the Club World Cup in the summer with the likes of Real Madrid in there, City in there. And all those teams.
Too measured. You know what it is? You're too measured. I thought you was like Ches. You're too measured. I thought you was like you're like a real Chelsea measured grown-up man. I thought you was like Ches.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you don't ask me these questions. You don't get asked.
Do you know what it is, As? I thought you're too grown up and too measured for this convo. I didn't know you was like that.
You need to remember. Let me give you some context. These the kind of guy, yeah. Arsenal won't win the league, and he'll do the thing of like, next season, we'll move. Whereas, are we like this?
We're competing this season. What do you mean next season?
Hey, let me ask you a question, yeah, because you want to talk about me. Let's talk about you, yeah. If you don't win the league this season, what's the consequences? Or is there any?
How the question comes.
Wait, hold on. I want to.
Hey, Hooks, don't be a backup dancer, bro. He can speak for himself. Hooks, he's not. You don't need a backup dancer, yeah.
Wait.
You can stay seated.
Get
your dress away. Yeah?
Wait, ask me the question directly. What's your question?
Let me ask you a direct question, yeah.
Yeah.
If Arsenal do not win the league or Champions League this season, what would you do? Like, you do nothing. Do you change the manager? What do you do?
I'm not doing anything. What do you mean it's football? What do you mean? What am I doing? In regards to what?
Ads, now you know what kind of Arsenal fan he is. See?
What do you mean? In regards to what, though? In regards to Arteta?
Listen, I asked you a question. You answered it, bro. That's all for me. That's all for me, man.
If you don't win the league, what are you doing?
You seriously asking me this?
I'm asking you,
Yeah.
sir, because Arteta won
What do you want
won
me?
an FA Cup. Wait,
What do you want me to do? What do we set a manager?
Hold on. Arteta won an FA
I'm in
Cup.
phase 1, brother.
Wait,
Yeah,
listen,
I'm in
let
phase
me
1.
speak. Wait. Let me speak.
Phase
Arteta
1.
See, you don't like to give the same barometer to your manager.
See, I'm in. Hey, look
Arteta
at me.
won an
Look at
FA
my eyes.
Cup.
I'm in phase 1. G, you're in phase 5.
You're not in phase
Different.
1. Who told you you're in
Yeah?
phase 1? Who told you that?
Yeah?
Who told you in phase 1?
You man just had a conversation about it. You agreed with ads.
Who
He said
told
phase 1.
you
You said
you're
yeah.
in phase 1?
Do you know what's funny?
You don't need back.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Explain to me what phase. Wait.
Why is Stokes leaning forward?
Wait. No, I find this funny. Yeah? I find this funny, yeah, because all
Why are
rivals
you back in dancing?
like to bring up this phase thing, innit?
Is it?
All rivals like to bring up this phase thing, yeah. Ches, or ads, either of you.
I hope one second. Let me. I hope one second. Yeah. Let me ask my
Hey,
cousin.
chat. I got him. Chat. I got him. Chat.
One
I got
second.
him.
He's a one second. He's a West Ham fan. Let me see what he thinks about the Chelsea. You say what you got to say
about what the Chelsea situation.
Yeah. What do you think?
Look, I think Chelsea spent a lot of money. I mean, you're a good side. I think you've turned up this season. I like Maresca. I think he plays good football. But yeah, I mean, a drop off can happen quite easily for you. Like, that's the problem as well.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Yeah, what's your name? Sorry,
Zach.
If Chelsea, what is Chelsea's expectations beginning in the season, and did you change it during the season? So what do you expect game 1, and what are you expecting now? Are they the same thing or not?
I wasn't expecting a lot, but you've been underperforming for years now, though. You know that. You've been underperforming for a long time. But now,
yeah, but let's talk about this season. Yeah, what do you expect
now,
from Chelsea this season? Yeah,
you've got to come top 3 with how bad Man City are doing.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, top three, I think. But yeah, you're a good side. You're a good side. I like your team.
I think that's fair. So if that's the case, then like, why is he asking me questions about winning the league?
What do you mean? Because the reason why I'm asking. All right, let me tell you what. The reason why I'm asking you a question about winning the league is because Arsenal was expected to win the league in the first season that we challenged.
Because you challenged.
Wait. The reason why you weren't challenging when you the reason why is because you were 8 points clear. You were 8 points clear at this stage.
One sec, bro.
You were 8 points clear.
Wait. Let me finish. You said everyone said that Arsenal bottled the league, right?
Yeah.
Did you not bottle the league?
Wait, can I finish?
Did you not bottle the league?
Can I finish or not?
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't even introduce myself. Pleasure. My name is Devin, Chelsea fan. Nice to meet you. Did you not bottle the league?
Nice to meet you. Let me finish. So what I'm saying is this, yeah? You lot said that Arsenal basically bottled the league because we challenged for the title, wasn't it? So when we weren't expecting...
Hey, Sam, it's cheeky.
No, listen. One sec, Ches. So what I'm saying is when we basically exceeded expectation, yeah? We were expected to overcome that expectation regardless of the context, isn't it? Because as far as we're concerned, you have to basically win the league no matter what. And I understand that because the fact is you spent money, win the league. The next season, we challenge for the league again. And the whole point is you have to win the league when you challenge. I understand that. I get that. So the same standards that we're having for Arsenal and Chelsea is the same thing. Chelsea
it's not the same thing because you were 8 points clear at this stage of the season.
Let him finish. No, he's right. Let him finish. Wait. One thing. Really quick. Say I'm finished when you're done.
At the same time, bro.
No, I understand. Just listen to me. Say you're finished. Like when you're done, say I'm done, so we know. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be quiet.
So what I'm saying is Chelsea, yeah, the same scenario is basically right now you're challenging for the title, yeah? And what I'm saying is if the standard was the same across the board, the point is if you don't challenge for the title or you don't win the league, not to say you're bottling, because me personally, I'm more of a reasonable fan. I don't think because Chelsea don't win the league, they haven't had a good season. I don't think like that. So I also don't think on the flip side is Arteta has to win the league because Slot come in and won the league. I don't think that either. I'm just saying if the standard has to be the same across the board, if you're a man that's outside and you have to make money for your girl, every man has to make money for the girl. You understand? Do you get me? Like regardless of your scenario. So I feel like Chelsea has spent money challenging for the title. Arsenal has spent money challenging for the title. Man United has spent money challenging for the title. Man City has spent money challenging for the title. That's how I see it. But Arsenal have actually challenged for the title for the last 2 years. Chelsea haven't. So Chelsea were underperforming for two or so years. This season, they've acted up and said, you know what? We're going to challenge for the title. So when they don't challenge for the title, you have to put it on them.
But we're not there yet, though. We're
Wait,
challenging.
wait.
But
Are
what
you
do you mean
done?
you're not there yet? You spend more
Wait,
money.
Chess.
No, DD,
Are
you're
you
not hearing me.
done?
One second, Devin. I'm saying
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
challenging right now. This is
I'm
a
agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
So if we agreeing, what are we saying then? Like,
I'm
what's the main
saying
point?
that when Arsenal drew with Fulham away from home, we got
Right.
critique. I'm saying
Rightly
you
so,
lost
yeah.
to Fulham at home, so
Yeah.
you should get more critique.
We should. We're
We're
cooking our
not going
players.
to critique our team. We're doing that.
Say that
What
again?
do you think we're
Before
doing?
you
Just saying,
joined the
oh, the
stream,
loss
he
was
said to
okay?
Ad and the chat, we were crap. Maresca bottled it. Our squad is
I
struggling.
can't see the chat.
That's what we said.
I can't see the chat. I can't see the
No, I
chat.
was saying, but before you were responding on the chat, yeah, me hooks
Yeah.
Ad was speaking. I was rattled. I was saying, yo, Maresca messed up. The subs, the tactics. Ad started mentioning the fact that our players that were on the bench. Turns out, yeah, Noni wasn't even injured. The manager didn't rate him to bring him on. That's another L from Maresca. Do you get it? That's what we were saying. I ain't making excuses saying, oh yeah, Fulham were good. I haven't once said Fulham were good. Once.
Fulham were good.
Of course they were, but we were crap.
No. But listen. If we were even half as good as we usually are up front, we put that game to bed 3-1.
Anybody can say
Easy. No. I'm not saying anybody can say that. We had clear cut chances open. Nah, I'm not. If you like, I'm a fair fan. Listen, no. But wait. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a fair fan. So when I watch games, if I see your team and I know your team is attacking, they have most of the possession. They're clear. I'm not talking about half chances. Clear cut chances on the box. I'm honest. I would never like watch a game like that. Say you lose the game.
And you're 1-1.
No, it's a disgrace. As a Chelsea fan, I'm telling you, it's a disgrace.
You know what? I'll be real. Let me be real to Chelsea fan. Me personally, as an Arsenal fan, I actually don't think it's that much of a disgrace. Me personally.
Nah.
And I'll tell you why. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, you have to remember the Christmas period. I feel like even in this game, it was a tricky game because it was from the beginning, for the first 10 minutes, we all knew that it was going to be a tough game because Chelsea couldn't get the ball really. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was quite a tough game at the beginning. And I feel like from the first half an hour, I realized Chelsea are not going to end up winning this game. So for me, I always heard the saying, if you're not going to win, don't lose. That's the saying that I always remember, innit?
No, I agree. But let me tell you why it's a disgrace. Let me tell you why it's a disgrace, genuinely. Because the way it works is like this. You want to talk about similar standards? It's just, let's keep it a buck. We should be competing for the title every year. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, City. Those 5 clubs should be competing for the title every year. I don't care if you win it or not. You should, when the season finishes, you should be within 10 points. The reality is a lot of our teams have been taking hella breaks off. So let's get to this season. This season, where we sit right now, even losing this game, mathematically, we're in a title race. That's just the fact.
Yeah, fact.
The reality is we drop points to Palace, we drop points to Everton, we drop points to Fulham. You take all those points, and I'm not doing the mathematical game. I'm saying these are where we're showing we're not ready to win the league. However, mathematically, we're in a title race. Let's get to today and why it's a disgrace. You drew at Everton.
Do you feel like as a Chelsea fan then that you're capable of winning it then?
No, because the team is too immature. I'm gonna give you a balanced opinion. Let me tell you about the game, and I'll give you the opinion on that.
If you won today, would you have had the same answer?
Say that again.
If you won today, would you have had the same answer?
Yes. That's what I'm going to be. I'm not even fair. I'm a balanced fan.
That's fair.
Let me just say why today is a disgrace, because that shit has my blood boiling. I'm not going to lie.
Go on, Devin, because
we drew. Yeah, gotcha. We drew at Everton, right? That was a poor result on Maresca. Tactically, the way he was approaching attacking Everton, a low block Sean Dyche team was a disgrace. I say disgraceful only in the fact that we had too many attackers, both in the squad and on the bench, that he did not utilize in that full 90. We draw the game 0-0. We move on to today. How the fuck? I get it. He coached to 3-1. The first half, we had too many clear-cut chances. Jackson should have walked away with a hat trick today. Cool. As a manager, you have to know at a certain point in time, my players are starting to look exhausted. I can see on the flank that Robinson is starting to bomb down the flank repeatedly with sustained possession and attacking impetus. So at a certain point in time, you have to click on and manage the game and say, I'm not winning today. Arsenal did that. They knew they missed their chances, and even at the end of the game, all the BS. That's not what I'm saying. They tried to nick it at the end. They knew they weren't winning the game that day because they missed their chances. Havertz, the likes of them, all that. So the reason why I'm saying it's a disgrace is Maresca was stubborn. He looked at Silva and said, I don't give a damn that you're doing this on the flank. I'm eating you in the midfield and I'm going to run my strat. And he lost. So
I
that's why it's a disgrace.
I will say though, the fact that he's being stubborn is not a negative though. I will say that.
But it's a negative today. Now, I'm going to let AJ run, but today it's a negative.
In the grand scheme of where Chelsea are trying to go in the trajectory, you can't see his stubbornness as a negative. And the reason why I say that is because he has to basically implement what he believes on the team. And what you believe is what the team will believe, innit? And the same reason why, if Chelsea didn't play Man City first game of the season, if you play Man City now, they will beat them.
Of course. They caught us full.
So
really quick, let me transition this to my boy AJ. But what I will say to you about the other fan that was asking me about how I felt about Chelsea as a whole, the reality is they're overperforming, but not overperforming as much as people think. The reality is this is a top 4 team with the ability to win cups. Yeah, and they're close to competing for a title. There's a few key areas in this team that need tweaking, and there's a couple of growing pains that the manager needs to learn to win this league.
Let me just say this, before AJ comes in. Last season, we underperformed. Even despite the fact that we were so poor half the season.
But he's talking, and you're just saying other stuff that he didn't say.
No, listen.
You underperform. He's in the middle of he's in the middle of a sentence.
No, Devin.
No, I'm finished. Go run,
Chad. What Devin just said, listen up, because you need to listen. You're not listening. Devin said that we're not overperforming as much as people think. So I'm going on that point. What he's saying is we're doing well, but we're not doing as good as people are making us out to be.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. He didn't say.
So when you're making comments like, "Oh, you're on a different tangent," I'm on the same tangent. I don't know why Hooks is laughing. Yeah, what I'm saying is, last season,
you're saying something different to what he said.
Yeah, something completely different.
I said the exact same thing.
He's been more measured than what you're saying. He's saying that basically.
Am I going mad?
No. Wait. Why do you think Ches doesn't sound as measured?
David, what did I just say? That's crazy.
No. I'm asking. I want to understand from them. Go ahead.
He's saying that basically Chelsea are at a certain position and a certain point, and they're not the point that they're at. That the media is basically thinking that they're above where they need to be. That's basically what he's saying. You're basically. That's different to what you're saying. You're basically saying that Chelsea are underperforming. So
No. He said Chelsea were wait. No, Ches. He said Chelsea were underperforming last season, and we were underperforming last.
But what I'm saying is, who said they're underperforming last season?
No. He was making a point that we were underperforming last season, but this season we're finally performing to our standard.
I'm not going crazy, Devon. Thank you. I'm not going mad.
Devon, let me ask you a question here. What decides that you're underperforming last season?
Brother, the point where we finished, how many trophies did we win?
You finished.
Listen, no. Listen, what I'm saying is,
when you finished the season before, you was actually overperforming.
No. And this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. When we finished 10th that season, we fucked everyone's head up. Everyone was like, Chelsea are dead. Let's be honest. We thought we were dead.
Wait. I swear you was like 12th or some shit for like half of the season as well.
Yeah, just like we were last season, which is why it makes it a dead season.
Yeah, which is why I made the fucking point we underperformed. I'm not going mad here.
Considering when
I'm going mad.
Okay, that's
one sec, Hooks. So this season, Ches. One sec. Are you at expectation or are you?
AJ, I'll let you speak after I respond. Listen,
Ches, are you at expectation or are you overperforming?
We're overperforming.
I am literally agreeing with Devin. Let me make this very clear. Yeah.
No, I'm asking a question. It's a question.
Oh my god.
Repeat it, Ches. Repeat the quote. Just repeat the quote. Overperforming, but not as much as people think.
Let me answer you. Because I want to get AJ speak as well, and then
yeah, my brother, you gotta let the host land, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. Let me land. D, let me answer your question. What Devin said, I was going off on, meaning why I was bringing up last season is we underperformed last season, which skewed people's opinion on Chelsea. That's why beginning of the season, when I was saying top 4, a lot of people looked to me like, what? Top 4? You'll be good to finish 5th. All this crap. Everyone, all our rivals, do you know this? Predicted Chelsea to finish 6th, 7th, 5th, 8th. Hooks were the only people who's a rival who predicted Chelsea to finish top 4.
Bro,
Top
bare
3.
man, bare people that I know, bare people. That's what I'm saying.
No, Dean. Let's not revise history. We're not going to do that on my channel.
Majority of people was not.
Majority of people had Chelsea finishing below 5th place.
I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you, people that I know said that Chelsea should be competing for the title.
Cool. Maybe you man are balanced. You're balanced though. You're balanced, but not a lot of people balance like you. But anyway,
when he says bare people, he's talking about YouTube.
Anyway,
exactly.
Anyway. The point is, hold on, the point is this, yeah. This season, Chelsea are performing to a, if I was to rank it out of 10, 10 being extremely overachieving, 0 being way below standard. We're performing like a 7. We're doing above what we should be doing. We're doing a bit above. We're not doing mad. We're not top of the league doing the madness like Liverpool, but we're not doing what, let's say, Brentford are doing.
What you're saying is fair. What you're saying is fair. So if that's the case, then, and Chelsea have got a better squad than Arsenal, then what are Arsenal doing out of 10?
Arsenal underperforming.
You guys are clearly
You're underperforming.
I think the question
you man should be where Liverpool
shows that you're underperforming. You already know you men are underperforming.
I'm agreeing with you lot. I just want everyone to have the same standard, innit?
So we're all on the same page. Arsenal
everyone's on the same page. Beautiful.
We're overperforming, but we're not, like Devin said, we're not overperforming to the point where it's like, rah, Chelsea moving mad. We're just doing good. We're not doing great.
Same to Arsenal. Arsenal are underperforming to a crazy standard.
The narrative online, that's not like the narrative online is that Chelsea are doing phenomenal stuff. The narrative online
not phenomenal.
No, it's not.
Okay, guys. Just for the sake of this conversation, let's just continue on with our own narratives here. No, but guys, for the sake of this conversation, right, the 6 of us here, let's just keep the narratives based on what we're all saying here. We're all sensible enough to make our own points and not have to drag from what some guy said on Twitter. Let's leave all that talk aside.
Before you land, we do a roll call, yeah? Hit the like button, people. 100 people in here. Every single person in here, yeah? I'm going to tag everybody's channels, meaning FamZone, Hooks, and the man at the bottom's Twitter accounts below. So if you like the content, subscribe to all of them. Hit the like button so we can get more people in here. 100% it works.
You know what it is, yeah? You see the narrative for Arsenal, yeah? I feel like even though we
speak after, yeah.
No, wait. Let me say one thing, yeah.
Yeah, go on, bro.
We've had in theory a terrible season, yeah. And Man City have had an even worse season, and they're only a few points behind us.
You haven't had a terrible season.
You guys are you can't compare City and Arsenal to Chelsea right now, bro. You guys are supposed to be ahead of us in what you got going on.
No, what I'm saying is City's standards are so high that when they drop off a little bit, when their standards are so low, in theory, Arsenal are meant to be flying, and City are only a few points behind us, and they've had such a terrible season.
Arsenal are meant to be flying regardless of what City is doing. That's the fucking problem. That's why y'all have a problem. Because
why are we meant to be flying?
You worried about too much other
land.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish what I'm saying. I'm saying the narrative is that Chelsea, in the media, are really doing really well, and that Arsenal doing really badly, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Not really bad.
But Chelsea is doing well compared to Chelsea, bro. You comparing apples to oranges. Chelsea is doing well compared to what Chelsea was doing last year and the year before.
No, but you can't say come on. That's literally the fact. Arsenal are like 8 or 9 points off of where they were this. But listen, guys, the simple facts are. No, but listen to the simple fact. Arsenal last season were 8 or 9 points clear of where you are right now, which would have you near enough top of the league. We are like 10 points above where we were. So based on that, we are doing a bit better. And when you guys are doing quite clearly worse.
So the point we're trying to make is beginning of the season.
What I just saying is right in terms of numbers and statistics. But I'm saying in terms of the narrative online, what I'm saying is Arsenal have been seen to be doing such terrible football and been in a bad spot. And Chelsea's narrative is that they're doing so well.
I think it's the way your manager has
You
been
mentioned
playing.
like 4 or
We're
5
talking
different
about, hey,
things.
boys, I got you, yeah? And I want AJ to speak as well after me. I want AJ to speak. D, what we're saying is this, D, listen, man. We agree with
Yeah,
you.
that's a
But
real
what I
Arsenal
said
fan.
before is true. We can't talk about next man on Twitter. We're talking about
Facts,
us.
bro.
We're talking
Not
about, yeah.
worry about
What do
other
you mean
people.
next
In
man
this,
on Twitter, bro? You
Hooks,
talk like
hold
you're
on
about
a fucking minute. Let me land in
talk
it.
like this,
Let me
bro.
land,
No, but
bro.
you man just need to listen to the points that
You
are
man
being
need
made.
to listen to
Still.
what we're saying. We're
I-
saying, us Toti man are saying the same thing, and you man are
I-
questioning us about Twitter people.
I
Don't make sense.
AJ and ads, yeah. I promise you, yeah. the people on the internet that we're referencing, bro. This brother talks like them on YouTube all the time, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, you man know I'm not like this. These man stream with me, so you can't even do that.
Bro, I stream with you as well, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're being biased right now. You're not speaking facts.
Let's real quick so we can get AJ to pivot. Look, I'm gonna draw a line in the sand. It's like this. Arsenal are underperforming. You should be winning the league this season. That's a fact. Chelsea,
in comparison to what? In comparison
to your standards from last season. What are you doing here?
Yes. Why do you need to question that though? That's what you said is clearly a fact.
Hold on. No. I'll give him a better answer. I'll give you a better answer.
No, Aaron, we don't know because Hook just answered me the question.
You're underperforming. Listen. You're underperforming to your own expectations as fans.
So next season, yeah. If Chelsea don't have 35 points by game week 18,
facts. Yeah,
are you underperforming?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be behind where we were meant to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
100%.
What does that mean? Because you man will say we're underperforming in comparison to last season. Last season we had 39 points.
I'll tell you the easiest way you're underperforming. You're not underperforming as a team. You're underperforming in response to winning the league, brother. You want to win the Premier League.
We didn't win the league last season.
No,
That's the point. That's the point.
Whatever we did last season didn't work.
Yeah, you need to do better. And right now you're doing well.
Boys. No, I'm doing the roll call. I'm the host. Yeah, Hooks. You just answered your own point.
No, I didn't.
What we're saying is this. Let me make it very clear to you. You're literally underperforming because where you was last season, you're meant to progress, not regress. You're meant to be winning the Premier League. Let me land my point. So far this season, in the present tense, you are less points than you were last year. Okay,
are we in a title race? Are we in a title race?
You're in a title race, but you're doing worse.
Okay, cool. We're in a title race, right? We was in a title race.
Hey, Sam, do you want the link? Because I think we need Liverpool fans.
Sam is right. There's some crazy gymnastics.
Yeah, like
she's doing too much.
No, wait, let me just say this. You Arsenal fans today use the opportunity to talk on our players, to talk on who underperformed today, whatever. But we've made it about who's underperforming, who's overachieving. Like, who cares? At the end of the day, we're talking about where we are right now. No, we really didn't.
Because I came in talking about the game.
Yeah, and we wanted to talk about context of the game, and now it's become about underperforming and what last season.
Now we're talking about the season. Yeah.
No one even cares about all that. They might not even want to listen to that. They want to talk more about the game or talk more about like what's happening coming up.
But, you know what? Yeah, what I would say to that then Chelsea shouldn't. You have to worry about Arsenal fans being in there if we talk about the game. Then why do we want to analyze Chelsea game?
What?
Oh my god!
You guys can talk about us and the state. No, but you guys can talk about us and the state of the season going forward with an Arsenal lens to that. That's fine. But we don't. But we don't need to. We don't need to. But we don't need to. But we don't need to further assess. No, that's not the point. The point is we don't need to further.
How do we get here, bro?
AJ, I don't even know.
Listen, we don't need to further. Okay, let me just land the point. I'm gonna say, right. We don't need to further assess. Let me finish. We don't need to further assess how much Arsenal are regressing or doing better. This is clear. The table is clear, and we also realize that your expectation going into the season was to win the league. You were not far off of it last season. You need to go and win the league this season. It's all fair to say that doesn't need to take 20 minutes for us to dissertain and dissect. We know that. For us, we need to do way better than what we were doing last season. Last season was a joke. Season before that was a joke. Right now, we're doing pretty decent. Condition, that's all right. We need to go and push on. We had a bad couple of weeks. How are we going to bounce back? Are Arsenal going to go and climb above us and then go win this title charge? Because you don't need to win the league this season. That's kind of the nuts and bolts of it.
Okay, nothing but facts.
What you just said that we have to.
You don't think you need to win the title?
Wait, one second. You just said that we're here to analyze Chelsea's game.
Gymnastics.
So why do Arsenal need to win the league this season?
What the fuck
Because
did you just
you
say?
haven't, bro. You're an Arsenal fan. You tell us why you should.
Listen, no. We beat the camera. Hold on. We beat the camera. Let me quick.
Yo, Chaz,
Game.
No, AJ. I didn't know they were gonna do this, but this is good content, by the way. This is good content. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm humbled you and all here talking on my channel.
I'm ending this right now. Just give me 30 seconds. Just give me 30 seconds so AJ can speak. Give me 30 seconds.
I've been trying to speak for how long?
I don't want to finish. I want to hear AJ. I want to hear AJ take on the game.
I know hair ain't even together, my brother.
I know his point of view.
I want AJ to
Ad
talk.
said something and he wants to finish. Let Ads finish.
No, I want AJ to talk.
I'm finished. I'm finished.
Yeah, no, it's AJ's time to talk still. AJ, take the floor, G. AJ, take the floor, bro.
I feel important.
I want AJ to do some analysis of the Chelsea game because
No. We're not deviating. We're not letting this man get away with this. AJ, speak your truth, G.
Nah,
come on.
Listen. No, I'll touch on Arsenal real quick. Arsenal,
Oh,
you
what
got.
are we talking
Look, don't you dare do that. Don't let him do that, AJ. Keep talking.
Hey, let him land.
Yo, Arsenal
AJ
fans,
talk.
why y'all so triggered,
Ads
bro?
said he
Yo,
wants
why?
to let
Okay, wait, pause
Chelsea
real
do
quick.
the analysis of
Hey,
the Chelsea
D.
game.
Allow let
Yo, my
AJ
guy,
finish, bro. Allow it.
Just D. Why you so triggered, bro?
Bro,
You good?
I'm saying, Ads just said that he said he wants to do analysis on the Chelsea game. So why are you saying that you want to bring up Arsenal? It's simple what I'm saying,
bro.
you know?
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I was
speaking
supposed to
Swahili.
talk. All right. Let me answer, bro. Relax. Why are you yelling at?
I'm calm, bro.
Yo, I came for
I'm very
15
calm,
minutes,
brother.
right?
Brother, this is me very calm.
All right, bro.
me.
All right. You got it.
Hey, no. Talk, AJ, talk, bro.
Yo, the Chelsea game. I'll go to Chelsea game because I ain't trying to get beat up. I'm putting it on us not being clinical, and I'm putting it on Maresca just letting the game go by again. You understand? He's not impacting the game when in the areas that we need to address throughout the game. I heard Callie bring up the point that Robinson was frying us on that left side, especially that second half. And Maresca just let it go. He let the half play out. He made one change and Kunku. That didn't affect our defensive structure or our midfield structure. And I think that's where we fell short because we did not address the danger. Because again, like Callie said, we clearly had our chances. We were not finishing our chances. You're only going to get so many chances before the other team is going to get their chance to score. You understand? That's just how the football game goes. And Maresca did not close up shop. He did not change the flow of the game. The same thing with the Everton game. And I think that shows a deeper problem within the squad is right now he does not trust 4, 5, 6 players that are on the bench. Felix, Vega, Giyu,
and Kunku.
Vega went on the bench, by the way. He was out too.
But once you said you can talk about Arsenal though.
We also, bro.
You didn't hear him say that. He said never mind.
He's trolling.
I'm just saying what
he said. You're definitely trolling.
We're ending the Arsenal conversation. You're below us right now. We're done.
Hey, Judge, don't do this. Don't do that.
I'm just saying what he said, my brothers.
Yo,
you're cheeky, you know. Why are you laughing like that? Don't do that.
Quickly, are you, man? You know, Bruno Fernandes just got sent off.
Oh shit!
He put this game on still. Hold on.
Hey, Hooks, don't you dare deflect when you brought up Arsenal. We want to finish up this section. I don't care. Hey, man, Samuel's here because.
Samuel's
here to speak on
Bruno
Liverpool.
Fernandes red card. Bruno Fernandes red card.
Sam. You know what I find cheeky about
Bruno,
Hooks? Yeah? They came on this channel and started cooking us, and then they had the cheek to tell me they're not underperforming. Hooks went, how are we underperforming? And I looked at myself, I was like, hold on a minute. He's like, how are we underperforming?
I do understand your point, though.
Wait.
What do you mean, Devin? What do you mean?
Wait. Obviously,
I'll let AJ finish.
Yeah, let AJ finish. Let AJ answer.
I'm pretty much done.
There you go. He's pretty much done.
Go ahead.
Obviously, we got to let people finish. Chelsea fans finish because getting a bit sensitive. So, by the way, before Sam,
Y'all sound the sensitive ones.
before Sam,
That's ironic, bro.
They the tender ones.
whoa, bro, it's like I can't say one word and then everybody runs hot, blood.
Yeah, cause land, bro.
I sat here in silence, letting you man talk.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Silence. Like you just lying on camera. You're full.
Man, we do that backing vocals. Hey, man, don't do any backing vocals and that. Hooks do that backing vocals and that.
Let him land his point.
So, and obviously, yeah, I just want to clarify what I was talking about the underperforming thing, because I know that Sam OG came in because he saw what man was saying, and obviously as a Liverpool fan, he's gassed right now. But like I say to all Liverpool fans, don't slip up.
That's
Don't
the same Arsenal shit.
Because you had 9-point lead on me and Chelsea. Don't slip up. Yeah, you remember that. So
hey, he's right there. He's right about that, though. He's definitely right about that.
Whatever you say today, remember, yeah, it will forever be on the fight. It will forever be on the fight, bro. There's no
What's that? A hollow threat?
Hey, my
That's a hollow threat.
That's what I'm saying.
Make sure we do not have a guard of honor when we come and play you at Anfield. If we win the league and we have a guard of honor from you lot, it is a long day from you. It is a long day.
Hey, Hooks, you better make sure that doesn't happen, bro.
Arsenal fans on the ropes.
Hooks, you make daily content, G. You make daily content in the summer, bro.
Don't let that happen.
Don't let that happen, brother.
Wait.
Because if they win the league, it's on your head top. You Arsenal fans head top.
So this is what's weird.
Everything is against them right now. Everything is against them right now.
Victim mentality, Saberho. You know what I'm saying?
You're on the ropes, brother.
Man, not a victim. I'm not on the ropes either. So, by the way,
Big time.
Wait, no. Let's have a fun game. Should Arteta be sacked if you don't win the league? Wait. Should Arteta be sacked if you don't win the league? Should Arteta be sacked if you don't win the league?
By the way, relax, bro. I haven't spoke, and then the one time I
I
tried,
Everyone mute their mics. Mute their mics.
You man want to talk so much? I'll sit back. Go on, talk.
No. Devin asked you a question. You didn't answer.
He said he haven't spoke.
Free Chelsea fans. We got free Chelsea fans. The free man.
These men don't believe in their club. They want to come here chat shit about Arsenal, but no video, so nobody knows it was them.
The free man.
Hey, man, don't let them do this to you, man. Don't let them back into a corner.
Hey, you see my face all over Chelsea stuff. You
I
can
can't
go
believe
look.
there's 3 whole man that can't see their face. I'm gonna talk about mute their mics. I can't believe this. 3 man.
There's one.
Everybody. I was saying everybody.
Yo,
mute
this
their
is
mics.
Brother, I'm at work. Brother, I'm at work. Can't be on video cam right now. We gotta make money. You know the deal?
Oh, I hear that. How about that one?
What's the money got to make?
What, you an OF model or something? Why can you speak?
I wish, brother. I mean, I'm handsome, but it ain't like that.
That's a crazy wide. That's a crazy wide.
That's a way.
That's a crazy wide.
What's the wide?
Hey, where are we going with this conversation? Hooks, you can answer the question.
No. Generally, this is where I was pivoting.
Hey, Devin, answer again. Then we'll let Hooks answer.
I'm being genuine. All right, I'll be genuine with all the bullshit, because the point is, all the Chelsea fans in here have spoke about the game, and what we're saying in the broader scale of our season is very simple. If we were truly title challengers, if we were truly going to win this league, you don't lose this game today. You don't drop points at Everton. You don't drop points at Crystal Palace at home. You win those games. That's what we're saying. That shows that even though, based on the money we've spent, we should be competing for titles. No Chelsea fan dodges them. We're not. But we're getting. That is the present situation of our season. All Chelsea fans want from our partner, fuck what you see on Twitter, fuck what you see on TalkSport. We want top 4. We want that Conference League, because that's a fucking disgrace if we don't win that. I'll tell you that from any Chelsea fan.
Yep.
Anything else is a bonus. We don't give a shit after that, because that means we're progressing. On to you, man. And this is why, really quick, because this is the question I'm going to ask, and I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to shut the fuck up. My question to you, the Arsenal man, if Arteta in his 5th season with a similar net spend to big old 1.1 billion Chelsea does not win the league this season, and Arne Slot in his first year with a decrepit What was it? Oh, it's a trash ass team. All these players about to sign for Real Madrid. If Arne Slot wins this league, should Arteta be sacked? No, Hooks is gonna answer. I'm gonna shut up. Should Arteta be sacked if Slot wins this league? And wait. And Chelsea finish above you.
Hooks.
May I answer it? Everyone.
We're doing this. Okay, cool.
Everyone canes us for Arteta winning the FA Cup with Emery's team, no? So Slot means Slot won it with Klopp's team, no?
Yo, here we go again.
No. We're not doing the what about. We're not doing the what aboutism. Listen, we're not doing the what aboutism. That wasn't the question. And look, I'll answer your question. I'll even answer your question. Yes, he won it with Klopp's team. He still won it.
Why didn't you answer his question though? I don't understand.
Because I can't believe, that we're like 5 days away from 2025 and I'm getting asked these stupid questions. Like, I'm a big man, you know. I don't know why, like, I don't know how you man talk football, but I didn't grow up talking football this way, innit? And every day I walk onto a stream, if Slot wins the league with Chelsea before Arteta, what does that mean? Oh, if Chelsea finish above Arsenal, what does that mean? Bro, by the way, the Premier League is hard. The Premier League is real hard. And by the way, Arsenal do not start the season with no divine right to win the league. If anything, the only team that really does have a divine right to win the league is the holders, Manchester City. But why are man chatting to me like my club should be winning the league by default?
Hey, Devin, you know what?
Because you were second favourite.
Yo,
And the favourites by your definition are in the money.
Wait.
That's your real answer, bro.
Sam.
When has that ever been the case?
That's a bad
that's an answer. He stood on his answer. I respect your answer. I'll answer back, and I'm gonna let Sam have it because he's top of the league.
Okay.
Should Arsenal be where Liverpool is?
You know what it is? First of all, big up the village, big up Hooks, you're my brother anyways.
Come on, Mago.
Lovely to speak you. Cheers, it's been a long time. Get me? Cheers, long time.
Big up Sam.
Big up the rest. I'm forward. It's been a long time as well, man. What are you telling me?
Big up, bro. Big up.
Yeah, these man
Merry
go back.
Let me just.
Merry Christmas, everyone in the chat.
Merry Christmas, happy Boxing Day.
Yeah, everyone.
But let me bring some balance into this argument. All right. The reason why these whole arguments and discussions happen now, Hooks and Justy, I just want you to just listen to this. Yeah, it's not because of you. It's not because of both of you.
Yeah.
The Arsenal fan base at the beginning of the season were talking hella reckless. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait. Can I, let me just say.
Let's let people land. Let me
just say. The way people were talking, and the reason why Chelsea, and I also put Liverpool in the same bracket, is that Chelsea and Liverpool's teams were disrespected. And this is why I actually do agree with Ches with his assessment on Chelsea, because last season kind of skewed people's idea of how good Chelsea are a team last season. Because you can't jump from 12th to 2nd if you're not actually that good. So there must have been a problem there that it wasn't working out, that they've sorted out now, where their team is actually performing to maybe a level that they're really at. Cool.
We done the same though.
No, I'll get to you. I'll get to you guys. I'll get to you. Yeah. Don't worry. Now with Liverpool, right? It was this kind of the same last season because people were looking at the way we fell off for the title race, and Klopp leaving and saying, Liverpool would either get 3rd, 4th, or even I've heard people say we'll go out of the top 4, which was mad. Right. Now, when you go to Arsenal, right, this was my assessment of them. There was going to be a drop-off with Arsenal because if you do title races 2 seasons running and you haven't won it, mentally that could be very draining. So actually, Arsenal being in the position that they are, I am not surprised, even though you're still in the title race. So that's my fair assessment. Now, again, the reason why these whole arguments and discussions keep on going on is because of the reckless talk at the beginning of the season.
Yes, sir.
Especially the disrespect
Wolves scored, guys. Wolves scored.
For Chelsea, yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
lovely.
You told us King Khan was going to win the Premier League, brother.
Listen,
I'm waiting.
I come on a reasonable vibe.
No, he's right, though. You're absolutely right.
Are you Liverpool or Chelsea?
Liverpool.
Yeah, you're too reasonable because what's going on? You see this talk that you're talking, yeah? It's too
That's a
grown
bit too
and too
reasonable.
mature. Like, that's the problem here. But you have to remember, yeah? You have to remember, man, not on stream all day, every day. And what you're talking is too reasonable and too grown up. You're too mature.
Listen,
What you're talking about, yeah, is
you're
what
on
people
never a
hear.
foul. You're never a foul, right?
Yeah,
You see the way Kaz was talking about Man United coming third and this, that, and
bruv, you're too
Bro.
See, me and you're gonna get
Do
on.
you see what I'm going on with this?
Bro.
Man, them are
Pull up
catching.
the tape,
Man, them are
bro.
catching strays. Man, them are catching
It would be
strays. And this is
embarrassing.
why I say I don't blame you, Hooks, and I don't blame you, Just See. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
that Arsenal fans were like, Igal. I had to even call out Gunnar Souls on the football terrace
Yep.
saying that allow me.
Man's name
Yeah.
dropping, yeah?
People need to be held accountable for what they said at
Yes.
the beginning of the season.
Let them know.
Now, let me give you an example.
Hooks also. Hooks said the quad, by the way.
They try to
Just
hide
saying.
their hands after they throw the
I
stone.
let
That's
you
the
finish,
fucking
Hey, Hooks,
problem.
did you say
one more thing,
did you say quad in the summer, bro? Hooks, I'm looking at you, G.
One more thing.
Did-
One more thing.
I let you finish. Let you finish.
If you predicted Liverpool to come third at the end of the season, I'm not going to get onto you for that because that was reasonable. I can understand that. But if you predicted Liverpool to be nowhere near it and come out the top four and say Liverpool are done without Klopp, I'm getting onto you. If you predicted Chelsea to come 12th again, Chelsea fans can get onto you. If you predicted Arsenal to absolutely obliterate the league and you haven't done it, that's not reasonable. Do you get what I'm saying? And there was a lot of unreasonable predictions at the beginning of the season. Right now, where Arsenal are, I'm not surprised.
Can I ask you a question, brother? Can I ask you a question, brother? Why do football fans on the internet, have such a big problem with people making predictions?
Here's
You know what?
Problem is a important word because what do you mean by a problem? Nobody had a problem with it. It's just you defend your prediction after you say it. We don't have a problem with you making a prediction.
I'm going to give you
But when we hold you accountable to it, that's
what
the problem
is.
So the reason why, get me, people are trying to blade me up, is because of predictions that other Arsenal fans
You said the
make.
quad. You said the quad.
I said I expect.
Holy shit.
Shameless. You man hearing this?
We talk about standards. I have the height. What can I not expect my club to win everything?
No. I'm not gonna banter him. For one, I get where he's coming from, but it's just like
you're right. Yeah, come.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm just. That's why.
No, I'm not saying you're right either. I'm saying genuinely. I'm listening to your viewpoint.
I'm a grown man, you know. I don't care about being right or wrong. You get it? I'm not wrong and strong. I don't care. I'm a grown man. I ain't got time for that shit. So even
this
if
is also true.
man make a wrong prediction, what does that have to do with me now jumping on a show, chatting to Chelsea fans and a Liverpool fan about Chelsea versus Fulham and you man getting smoked? This is what I'm trying to understand.
So
that happens every.
That's what I don't understand.
Any of the Chelsea fans, go ahead. Any of the Chelsea fans, go ahead.
And then on top of all of that, because look, brother Samuel, I actually, in my predictions at the start of the season, before a ball was kicked, I predicted for Liverpool to finish 5th. That's where I predicted Liverpool to finish. And the reason why I predicted Liverpool to finish 5th is no way on planet Earth could I ever have imagined what happened to City would happen to City. That one caught me super off guard. But I thought that Manchester United and Chelsea did a lot of good business in the summer, and I thought that they would kick on, and I didn't know what Slot would do. You man didn't really make any moves in the transfer market, and I just watched your team pretty much fumble being top of the league to finish in third the season before. I didn't know what Slot was going to do, so I thought, and again, 5th isn't a bad finish for a manager in their first season, regardless of who they're managing, innit? But you would want to jump on here and blade me up because I predicted you to finish 5th. But what does my prediction have to do with anything?
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you actually heard what I said in the beginning, I actually said Hooks and Just D. I'm not blaming you guys. So that means your prediction as well.
Yeah, he said that still.
But you still have to live with the sins of your fan base, bro. You're trying to avoid that.
To be fair, there's nothing
part of it,
in the fan base that don't even like you.
That's part of it, bro.
Listen,
You don't
there's
like
nothing
it,
wrong with a prediction. There's nothing wrong with a prediction. Now, if you can explain logical reasons why you believe
this team is going to finish here or there, I have no problem with you saying that. Just if you're wrong, just say that you're wrong. Innit? If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong,
Are you too reasonable, man? Are you too reasonable?
So my problem with certain
predictions. No one's, well, he's too grown up and
too business-minded, bro.
I do this, yeah, on streams, and people tell me, oh, whatever, here he goes again. You're too reasonable. You're too grown up. You got too much life experience. No,
brother, he's top of the league, and he's seen hella title races go down.
The problem is, what they want to hear is what you think they will do and what they will do, and you're shitting on them. You're too reasonable.
Listen, what on this football channel YouTube thing? When we want to be shameless, we can be shameless. If you want to talk football, we talk football. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why I said to Sam. That's why I said to the chat to Hooks. Are we doing reasonable? Or are we doing shameless today?
You can't ask that question.
I can ask because you were shameless.
Chess can't ask that question.
Yeah, Chess cannot ask that question.
Chess can't ask that question.
Why can't I ask that question? Why can't I ask that question?
Wait. I never got an answer. I never got an answer if Arteta should be sacked if Arne Slot wins the league.
Yeah, can you answer that question, please? Can you answer that question, please?
The host can't ask that question.
We don't answer questions.
No, we don't need backing dancers, bro. Hooks, answer your own question, G.
We don't answer questions, man, and don't show their face. How about that?
No. Wait. No. Actually, no. I'm tired of playing games. Full court press. Look, you're a man of standards of Arsenal Football Club, right? No. Real quick. Real quick. No. Look. I'll turn the camera on.
How many silence?
Show your face. We'll answer your question.
How many silence? I'm gonna answer your question. How many silence? Yeah. Cool. Everyone calm? Cool. Collected? Great, perfect. So I've said this, at least 100 times on my own channel, at least 100 times on my own channel, By the way, halftime hooks, get it? Big up the thing. Go and like and subscribe to my thing.
Answer the question, G. Answer the question, G.
Answer the question.
Man tried it, man. You see what he's trying to do?
You can draw me out. I'm too experienced and seasoned in this thing, bro.
Don't be cheeky. Answer the question, bro. Don't do that.
What is wrong with Chess?
Regardless of what any other club does, if Arteta doesn't win a major this season for my club, then I want him gone. Yeah.
Okay, everybody leave Hooks alone. We good.
I would say sack him personally. Yeah. However, if the club decides to not sack him, then I will continue to support my club because, you know what I mean? I'm always going to.
Not very sensible, brother. I have no beef with you. Just know your fan base has been moving mad, and as AJ said, you sort of do have to pay for the sins of your fan base.
You need to go over to this channel and hear some realness trench talks.
Brother, we have Rory Jennings saying we're doing shit in the league, okay? We all have to pay for the things that stupid fans say sometimes. This is how it goes. It's just part of the game.
But you see the thing? I don't call people out on that foolishness.
No. Like, between me and you.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Wait, Chaz, real quick, because just between me and you, like from this stream forward, I wouldn't call you out for your fan base's shit. I will talk based on what you say directly.
So I can't do that, you know. Chez knows me. He knows I only go at what people say and not what other people say.
Yeah.
It's only what you say. And I have no problem if you come out with what you say, and then you go and say, do you know what? I was wrong. I hold the L, or I was correct in this sense. The only thing that annoys me, especially about this football YouTube thing, is that people go on and make some wild predictions, and then when it's wrong, they try to move on like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, they try to duck out.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I feel like say again?
This is the only thing that I don't understand. Like, why? This is why I said problem. Like, why do you have a problem with predictions? So, okay, maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like, for example, if I don't know,
Wait, Hooks, I got you. It's not. I'll help you with your answer. It's the sensible one.
Coppish. So you know Coppish, right? Everyone knows in Coppish, Cal, Drifty, Matt, them man, yeah. So if I'm watching Coppish and then Cal goes, yeah, man, Arsenal are gonna get smoked this season. Yeah, they're gonna finish like 4th or 5th, and then Arsenal are top of the league. Every time I see, man, I'm not gonna be like, oh, remember when you said we was gonna finish 5th? Like, cause why does it matter? It's just a human being who watches football making a prediction on my. I just don't understand why it's.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say one final thing. Yeah. Again, predictions are not. You can say Liverpool finish 6th. If you have your reason behind that, you have your reason. My problem is that when certain people make predictions, you know they're not being genuine with their prediction. It's a lot of opium.
They're bantering.
And you can see in their prediction. It's not actual, you're actually making a logic. The reason why, when you said we finished 5th, and I'm all right with it because of your logical reasoning behind it. If somebody else said we finished 6th, but because, Liverpool are finished, Klopp is left, we're done now, relegation. How am I supposed to listen to that?
Yeah,
and if you try to bypass that, like nothing ever happened, I'm getting on to you every time.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't want to hear no generic talk. I don't want to hear no generic talk.
I guess I would follow up with saying, like, I agree with that. That's why I asked you the question, should I tell the fact?
There's times we need to be shameless. Come on, entertainment and all of that. Listen, bun Arsenal, bun Chelsea, all of that.
He sounds like me.
You get me? Have the balance.
Why you sound like me on the stream? He didn't try to sound like me, man. Nah, he doesn't sound like me on the stream, man.
Yeah, OG said it all, man. Just essentially, Arsenal, you must win the league. And also, wait.
Show your face. We do not care.
Arsenal, you must win the league. On top of that, Liverpool, if you do not win the league, you bottled. So it's a wonderful season for Chelsea fans.
Listen, if we win it, I'll be here. I will have to face my crimes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, you're right.
If we win the league,
billions talking about we must.
Man, you must. You've also spent $1 billion. You must.
You spend billions and you don't must.
Do you see the problem in your statement, bro? You see the problem in your statement, yeah, is how can Arsenal must win the league, but if Liverpool don't win the league, it's a bottle? Do you see the problem?
Two things can be true.
Two things can be true at once.
So can three.
No, but those two things can't. Okay.
Yeah, 3 things can be true. Yeah.
So you must as well then. You must as well then.
Using that example, hold on. If Chelsea this season finish 3rd, 10 points behind Liverpool who win it, Arsenal are close. Next season, 3 of us split between the title race.
Why is it okay for you to be next season and everyone else is this season?
Because we had to revamp our entire squad.
You've done it for 2 years already. You've done it for 2 years already. You've had your
brother, how long did it take Arsenal to do it? How long did it take Arsenal to do it? How long did it take Arsenal to do it? 5 years. It took you 5 years to revamp it.
5. You don't even have to go down that route. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If he wasn't in the title race, to say why not in the title race? We're in the title race.
Wait 1 second. 1 second. Your revamp that you keep talking about that Arsenal and Liverpool had their revamp. If you lot were top right now, you would be saying that your revamp has happened, wouldn't you?
You're talking about different context, brother. You're an intelligent man, sir. If you have different context, you make different conclusions.
I want you to answer what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying, if you was having a conversation with somebody and you was top right now, I'm saying you would be saying your revamp has happened. Because all I've heard from Chelsea fans this year is
that's not true, brother.
Can I finish?
Yes, my bad.
Cole Palmer's the best in the league. Your team is now got their act together. That's all I've heard. That your team is now on track to do as good as they can do. So what I'm saying is, if you don't win the league this year, you're basically saying is, oh yeah, not this year, next year. And I'm saying, why is that not the same for Slot, who's also in his first season?
It is
okay. No, wait. I'm gonna get it from a Chelsea perspective. I'm gonna get it from the Chelsea perspective, and I'll let the Liverpool man answer for the Liverpool perspective.
Last segment,
from the Chelsea perspective.
This, by the way, this is the last point.
From the Chelsea perspective, I'll keep it very brief with you. When you revamped your team, and I'm pointing to you first so you can understand, relate. You guys, and I hate to admit it because all our clubs copied it, were the blueprint. You kicked out all your old and aging players. You took on younger players that had talent, skill, and technical ability, and you developed your squad. This took you 4 years exactly, because in the year prior, you actually competed for the league.
It took Slot 1 year.
Wait, I know. And I'm going to get to our teams, and I'm going to explain why, if you know what your team did, You cannot be casting stones. And this is a perfect example. If it took Arsenal 4 years to develop a title-challenging team from the moment you blew up your old team, I believe only Saka, Martinelli, and one other player are from the old regime. It took Chelsea how long? We've done 2 years already, right? So in this end of the second year, whatever you want to call it, we've got rid of Poch, we've kept a lot of the same core group of players we spent $1 billion on, as you keep referencing. Now it's very simple. We are literally a couple pieces away from where Arsenal are exactly at now. That's the rule. Wait.
Why do you keep saying
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why.
Yeah, but you're comparing yourself to a team that's below you. Why?
Brother, because you're the team that's actually competed for the title the last 3 seasons.
Well,
What the fuck are you saying to me?
Man City won it. So why don't you compare yourself to the team that's top, which is Liverpool?
Why would I compare myself to Man City when we all talk ball? We know Man City are dead this season.
Yeah,
and that's not even me talking shit.
Why are you not comparing yourself to the team that's top, which is Liverpool, that have had a season, a manager that's come in the same year as your manager?
All right, so if you want to talk about from my perspective of Liverpool, like why I'm not, I talked to you why I mentioned Arsenal. Hold on, okay, yeah, that's fine. When I look at Liverpool, their team and their players have been there, brother. Our team is full of immature. No. You cannot underrate this. They have Van Dijk, they have Salah, they have Trent. No. You guys got to stop doing that. That's the reason they're top of the league right now, brother. That's why the Liverpool fan is smiling right now, because he knows the same way you're talking about those 3 players. Those 3 players are the reason they're top of the league. Don't do that to me. Listen. So you want to compare the managers, right? If you want me to be brutally honest, if you want me to be subjectively honest and look at the table and be honest, Arne Slot in his first season has been better than Maresca. But if you're going to go ahead and say how much better is the question, it's not been significantly better where I can look at Maresca and be like, you're absolutely shit. The reality is Slot came in and he's doing a better job than Maresca is. No Chelsea fan has any problem saying that. The table speaks it. Everyone knows it. But you cannot crash on Maresca and be like, oh, so because Liverpool in their situation, which is completely different, because our only world-class player technically is fucking injured all the goddamn time, and Reece James, across from Cole Palmer, who's still not consistent enough to be world-class. So if you speak to real Chelsea fans, no Chelsea fan sits here and says, oh, rough. We got world-class Palmer, world-class Neto, world-class Sancho. We got world-class Enzo, world-class Caicedo.
I thought it was Caicedo, but anyway.
You might say Caicedo.
Caicedo and Cucurella have been our best players this season. And Palmer close to it. That's the truth. Ask any Chelsea fan. They'll tell you the truth. Those have been our...
fans think Reece James is better than Trent.
Hey, listen, Liverpool fan, let me live, and you know to be honest. Wait. I'm gonna answer that. It's not fair. Listen. I'm gonna answer that. Because it's fucked up. The reality is, we might never get to really see that play out because Reece James cannot stay fit. So when Reece James, wait. When Reece James was fit, that one season with Tuchel, he was better than Trent. The stats showed it. The trophy brought home. Right now, no. Presently, today, in 2024, going to 2025, absolutely not. Trent is better as a
How
center.
about 2023, 2024?
Yes, he was when he was fit. And the stats and the trophy showed it.
So Reece James was better than Trent in 2023, 2024?
Yes. What was the problem with that?
Crazy.
Excuse me, 22. No, I feel like you're saying that. Yeah, 22. I'm sorry. 23 was last year with fucking... No. 22.
Oh, okay.
22.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I get it now. You were saying like literally last year. Fuck no, brother. Did you go see our team the last 2 years? No. If going into the season before we got Potter, I would have said Reece James was better than Trent. After that, his injuries started picking up, and then after that, I wouldn't have that conversation anymore. And even the Liverpool rep knows, at a certain point in time, it was just Reece James and it was Trent. And then after Tuchel, when we blew up our whole fucking team, Chaz, is it time? Is it wrap-up time?
Yeah, like I'm just going to say, it's been a good debate, people. But we have got to cut off here. I've got to go, man.
Chaz wants to go bed.
No, I thought Chaz's first. I was mid-sentence. I said,
I just feel I did the clock the time. Got to end off here though. But stick debate. Every single person who was watching the show. Big up to Sam who jumped in late. course, the Chelsea boys, Devin, AJ, and Ads, of course, every single time. Hooks and Just D shout at me from the get-go to jump on. So I really appreciate that as well. So be out every single one of you. Also on the playback, all their channels and handles will be down below in the description. Every single one of them. So if you enjoy the content, I know a lot of you enjoy the stream. Go run that up. And Carnage is back on Sunday. So we're here for even more debate. It's going to be a mad one because guess what? No top 6 team is won. The only top 6 team that could win is Liverpool. They haven't even played yet. Damn. Imagine Arsenal the only top 6 team to win. My head is going to be hot. Oh my days. Oh, it's what it is, isn't it? We live in it. We live. Anyway, happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Boxing Day. We'll see you this week, though. We'll see you soon. Love for the love.